Hello everyone. I should be going live in a second here. Alright, so today I am going to be continuing the development of my mod Expanded Resources. And let's just make sure the stream is live before we do anything here. Hopefully you all can hear me and you can hear the Hoey 3 soundtrack. Alright, yes. Okay, so we are live. And okay, so today I'm just going to be modding my mod a little bit more. On the top left, you can see my right monitor over here. And it just has like my file system up. So this is usually what it looks like while I mod. And then I of course have Sublime Text. And then this is my main monitor over here, where you should be able to see Hoey 4. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start my mod up. I have taken some of your suggestions from the last live stream that I did. So I've added wood in the Netherlands and Denmark. I made cavalry require food. I put some coal in Estonia. Less production in the UK. More less food production, sorry. More food in Kansas. And today I think we're going to be focusing on basically just ideas. So some country ideas. And I think that's it. It's going to be a quick stream. And yeah, welcome everyone. Alright, let's just... I need to turn down Songs of Innocence even more. Or Innocence. Songs of Conflict. Alright. And back to my dashboard. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I should probably change this back to UI scaling. We might want to just restart real quick and pull this up. So yeah, I think I have a couple ideas for the ideas of England and China, because people were saying that China was basically starving throughout the entire war. And I know England relied on their colonies for food and things like that. So I think I'm going to add a resource production efficiency modifier. I don't know if I can do that, but there's a thing in the technology tree that allows you to get it up, and I'm going to attempt to bring it down. So that's the goal for today. Whenever Hoey decides to load. Alright, let me just check my channel real quick to make sure that the stream is a decent quality. Alright, it looks to be, but the dashboard is telling me it's not. So let me know if I need to like restart the stream or something. But anyways, let's just get started here. So if I go to new game and I select any country, are you adding new resources or not? I'm not adding new resources. I'm going to be adding some modifiers to a couple countries to make it a little bit harder with resources. Like England, I'm planning on changing, where is it? I want to take this resource gain efficiency and put a negative modifier onto England and onto China, and I don't know, maybe a couple other countries as well. I wanted to get your thoughts too. Okay, so I think we're all set up right now. What I have done so far is I made it so that England doesn't get as much food from the start. I added some wood in Denmark and the Netherlands, some coal in Estonia, and some food in Kansas, and now cavalry requires food as well. That was a little bit of a glitch. So let's just pull up Sublime Text over here, and I'm gonna go to the ideas, and that's in common. So modding is just a tad boring if you haven't figured it out, but I don't know. I figured it could help a few people. So you have a lot of wood in Norway. Let's see. What does Norway have? Norway does have a decent amount of wood. Yeah, not too much, but wood isn't really required for a lot. I think I changed it. So guns require wood, and what else does? Rations now require wood as well. But let's go back here. So some ideas under common, new folder, ideas. Oops. And we're just gonna make a custom ideas folder or a custom ideas file. So xre underscore custom, because xre just stands for expanded resources. All right, not that, Sublime Text. Drag this in. Let's drag I guess just any countries in, and we'll just see how it's laid out. Yeah, that should work. So that does seem to close. So let's just go ahead and do ideas. Ideas equals, and then do something like that. That should work, right? Yep. And then we want a country idea. Yes. Yes. Scroll down to the bottom. And that should also close. Right? Now, where does this go to? That's a separate idea. Okay. So we want country. Country, right? Maybe we can just copy and paste China's in. Yeah, why don't we just do that and then get rid of all the ones we don't need. Control C, Control V. All right. So let's get rid of this. All of that. Don't want high command. I guess this goes to German advisors. Get rid of everything. Except maybe, you know what? Let's not get rid of German advisors. Where does that end? There. Alright, but everything else we want to get rid of. Okay, that looks better. I apologize if you can't see the text super well. It's because I'm on a 4K monitor, so you might have to make your video full screen. It has a lot of wood IRL. Yeah, I mean, it has enough, I think. Like, it should be sustainable for them. They're not going to really have to import much, because if we look at the production, right, wood is, it needs about 30 wood, 45 wood for an entire line. And they don't have 45 wood, do they? But I also don't know how much Norway is going to use. I don't know. I want people to have to import some things. But if there's a high demand for it, I can always change it. Alright, so research bonus, we're going to get rid of that. We are going to get rid of this. And we want to change the title. So let's just call it, I think we're going to have, so this is going to be for England, and it's going to be resource, like that. So resource efficiency. And now I want to go back to the tech tree. Where would that be? Technologies. And it's in, is it technologies? Research, and it's in industry, and it is called excavation. Okay. Yes, almost there. There we go. And it gives what modifier? Excavation. That's the research cost. Yep. Alright, so this isn't it. So we have to go back, maybe. I actually added a technology into here. Technology's custom. And it just enables the equipment. Do you think it's possible to make resources give stuff by themselves inside their definition? Then you won't have to add equipment for some. I don't know. It's not present in the game at all, so that's why it's you have to like build fuel and rations. So I don't think it's possible, but if it's been present in a mod or anywhere inside the game, then it would be, but I haven't seen it anywhere. So I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Alright, what modifier does this give? This can't be it, right? Excavation. Oh, here we go. Local resources factor. Alright, so Control C. Oh, not Command. Control C. And my file here, research bonus, like this. And I'm going to give England, what, -25? That should work, right? Yeah. And now we have to go back to their history. Oops. And add a countries folder. Countries. And then copy and paste England. Where are you? ENG, right? Yeah. Okay. Bring you into here. Where are their ideas? There they are. And then copy and paste. And now we just restart Hoey. And hopefully they have it. Hopefully it works. Or else you guys might have to give me a couple ideas if the resource efficiency modifier doesn't work. So I'm not sure if it will. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys want me to add to the mod, let me know. Because right now, I'm going to try and add these ideas. And maybe one day a tech tree. Also a decrease unity, national unity weekly, as your units are starving to death. But I'm not sure how I would add that. I don't know if that would work very well. And I think that's it. Lower food in China, tech tree, population growth, that would work as well. That'd be cool. Based on, what would it be based on? Like food, but where would that fit in? Like if you have a positive rations? I don't know if that would work though. Alright, so new game, UK. Here it is. Local resources factor research. I wonder if that works. Let's see. It's not giving me a new error. So now let's go to trade and look at their food. 116. What was it before? I don't know. Alright, let's take it off and see if it works. Or if it was higher than 116 in total. So a lot of restarting when you're modding. Let me know if you guys want any like sound changes, because I'm not sure if my mic is high enough and if the Hoey 3 music is high enough. Alright, how did you make the wheat, coal, and wood icons appear on the map? I made some symbols for my resources, but it doesn't show in-game on the resource map. Only the numbers. I didn't really do anything. I just added, where would that be? Mod. I just added GFX interface, this resources strip, which has the 3 resources, and the missing resources strip, which is for when you're trading or when you don't have enough resources in production. And I think that's about it. I think that's all you have to do. Interface maybe. Yeah, I don't think I changed anything. I think that's it. Yeah. So I don't remember doing anything with the map. It just kind of worked. Alright, let's see. Are you gonna work? So we had 116. It didn't do anything. Alright. And that was supposed to give us, what? Local resources factor minus 0.25. How does it work in the technology, though? Alright, so if I speed this up and we have to do this first, don't we? And it's supposed to be resource gain efficiency. So it modifies the amount, right? The amount of resources gained. I don't know. What do you all think? It should tell me a modifier, right? Okay. Grain. Or let's see. Anywhere, really. It just says the oil's available. And that's it. I wonder where that modifier would be. Maybe here? Dockyard output, factory, production efficiency, growth. Nothing like that. Maybe I'll just make their factory output worse. Because basically the goal of their idea is that they're reliant on their colonies, and that's why they don't produce as many resources, right? So yeah, it's supposed to give them a negative impact on resource production so that they have to buy resources from their colonies, so that way Germany can starve them to death. That's the goal. But I don't see how that would work. Maybe another country has an idea already similar to that. Maybe one of the new ones do. Autonomy, crewable population, and then this risk of famine. But that's like a secret thing. Communist uprisings. Nothing like that. So far. What country would have it? Portugal doesn't have anything. We already checked France, right? Sweden is just neutrality. National unity. Oh, maybe one of these new countries have it. Factory output, national unity, forts. Forts, political power. Oh, maybe I can do consumer goods factory? How about that? That might work, right? Ideology, drift, defense, production, efficiency, growth. That's not really what I'm looking for. Romania's the last one, I think. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm not sure. And I think this is done almost. And then we just have one more to go. Commonwealth research. Yeah. That's fine. Alright, 186 more days. So what do you all think? Think it's possible? That's what it looks like. Local resources factor minus 0.25. And then under technologies, industry, what was it? EX? Here we go. Local resources factor 0.10. Let's keep looking for that. Alright, and what does this do? Another 0.10. Maybe if I just modify this to like 1 or 0.95, then that would really have a huge impact, and then we can see if it actually does anything, right? That should work. Yeah. Weekly national unity. There we go. That will be great, because we also want to do this for starving soldiers. Weekly national unity going down. Maybe Canada has something with food. No. America? No. Oh, maybe we can do production cost. That might work, right? Yeah, okay, let's do... Okay, so Bureau of Ships. Let's go back to the ideas. And go to USA. Let's see. Alright. Oh, they just got a new one as well. No, New Deal, isn't it? Alright. So what is it? Bureau of Ships. Okay. And this gives us... So maybe I can put in the equipment. Yeah, that might work. Now, what do you all think about that? And is this almost done? 36 days. Let's see where that modifier will go. And then we can start on something else, maybe. National unity, okay. Alright. 2 more weeks. Yeah. I think I might have to do that, the production efficiency. And then I'll just do it for grain and fuel. Or not grain, ration, sorry. Okay, now let's look at our production here. Or any production. Resource gain efficiency. Where would that be? Construction, no. I feel like it would be in trade. Right? There's nothing new here. 29 errors, just 20. And it's mostly just, let's have a look. Okay, so this is a texture that I have to add. This, I have no clue what it is. All these up here are just that it's not encoded, I guess. UTF-8 bomb encoding. But I never do that. I don't know how to encode stuff. Alright. Export focus. Base cap. Nothing new there. Yeah. Alright, I don't know where that production efficiency thing is. But let's try and add this back. So England resource efficiency. Back to Britain. Oh, it's right there. Okay, and see if it makes a difference. So it was like 116 or 100 and like 20, something like that. Your resource gain efficiency is not shown. Not that I know about that. Not that I know about. Yeah, I turned it off just to see if it made any difference with production. Because we turned it on, it was like 116 grain gained. Turned it off, and it was like the same. So I went ahead and made it crippling to where it's like minus 0.95 just to see if we can tell a difference. If that makes sense, I guess. Alright, but you guys can see all the screenshots of the mod opening up. Yeah, that's just to make sure people know that they have it. I could have put an event, but I was actually working on an event. Hold on, let me just go to England real quick. See, let me finish this thought. I'll tell you about this event though that I was working on. Production. Still the same. Yep, still the same. And yet we have this, which is local resources factor research. Maybe the research is just bumped up a lot. No, that's not either. Alright, let's get rid of that and do the production efficiency. Anyways, I was working on this event, kind of like the Expert AI where you have all these settings. I did something like that where it would turn off like the production of rations and fuel. So basically it nullifies the mod, right? Or you could pick which one you wanted. But I couldn't get it to modify the divisions so where they don't need rations. So the divisions would still end up dying. But you can't produce the rations with the event on. So I had to get rid of the event because I didn't know how to figure it out. Alright, so let's change this then to the US's research bonus. Oh, maybe it's equipment bonus. You think that's it? Oops, what am I doing? Equipment. Spelled that right, correct? Looks like it. Equipment bonus. Let's try that. That could work, right? And while we do that, we'll just kind of scroll through here and see these other... Maybe it's a modifier? Yeah, it could be a modifier. I wish Paradox allowed you to just type reload all and it reloads all the updates you made with the mod. Yeah, it is annoying. You have to freaking start this game over like a million times. But, I mean, it's not too bad, I guess, when you have something nice to look at. All the loading screens I put in, it's just a time waster, big time waster. Alright, let's see. Did it work? UK. Did it change here? Local. What? Hold on. Let's check. Because this is the same, right? Local resources factor. Yes, that is the same. And right here. This design company will permanently affect capabilities on all equipment research while they are active. Design company. Huh. Maybe that one focus you get with someone else. Like, with someone. Maybe they have a advisor or something. Anyways, let's see. Did it work, though? Nope, didn't work. So let's try modifier now. And then if that doesn't work, we'll do the production efficiency. Alright, so modifier. Oops, screwed that up. Where is it? Modifier. Okay. Alright. And you did start. Hit play again. Let's scroll back up. So this just gives you an equipment bonus. Generic Navy bonus. I don't think it's a political advisor. Yeah. Alright, hopefully this one works. That way we can design some graphics and do things like that. Localize it. And all that stuff. Also, just so you all know, I updated both of my mods that are out right now. So they should be compatible with any Hearts of Iron version between 1.4.0 to now. So 1.4.2, I think it is. So what's the goal right now? What are you doing? I'm currently trying to add an idea to the United Kingdom that modifies their resource output so that they're more reliant on their colonies. So I want them to... Here, I'll show you in a second when we get in. So instead of them getting 49 grain here, I want them to only get like, let's say like 25 or something, right? So basically they'll have to import more of their food from their colonies, and then the German Reich can kind of starve them to death with their convoy raiding. Alright, this seems to have worked. Yep, that worked. Perfect. Okay, so now instead of 95%, should we do 40? 40%? I think that looks fine. We'll see how much that cripples them. And now we need to localize it. So let's copy this. Oops, not. Oops. Come on, copy 0.40. Save it. Go to the custom here. Oh, I didn't know I didn't need 2 files. Alright. And then do this. 0. We can write some stuff in here. Alright. Let's get rid of all this. Alright, so it should be called what should the focus be called? Like reliance on colonies? Colonies. Right? Yeah. Hopefully I spelled that right. Or reliance. I don't know if I spelled reliance right. Let me know. And then the description should be, I don't know. It doesn't really need a description, does it? Yeah. Let's see if that worked. Because I think this is the file you put the localization in for ideas. Alright. So far the numbers are minus 40%. And if they make about 100, a little bit over 100, they'll get around 60, which is just over enough food for one complete military production line. So 15 factories, but they're also gonna export some food, so they're not gonna have enough food. I think we did it, but they're also not gonna have a lot of every other resource. But if you were to, say, as Germany, invade them, you would get all of those resources because you're not reliant on your colonies. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, for some reason this isn't here now, though. Oh, it's right here. I have to add it to the start date. I'm doing great, Sackboy. How about you? Today is, what, Tuesday, right? Yep, Tuesday. So that means, 3 more days till release. I still have to make a video to, advertise it, like a trailer. But we'll see. So 70 units of grain for use. Alright, because we make 140 instead of 200 something now, and 70 goes out. So yeah, I think that's enough, right? Let's see. So it's 49. Alright, hold on. Let's go down. Let's get rid of all these factories here so we can just see real quick. Yeah, crap, I was wrong. So it's 98 grain for an entire row. So this should work. If they only have 70 and they have to divvy it up, I think that works well. And this also worked too, reliance on colonies. Yeah, so now we just have to put a picture in. Yeah, that should work. And then we should also do one for China. And what else? Because China's will be a little bit different. Theirs is going to be supply consumption. The Raj, maybe I can do one for the Raj as well, because not everyone has Together for Victory. That could work, right? Yeah. So let me write that down real quick. So we want to do, we want to finish the UK. We want China for supply consumption. And consumption. And we want the Raj for resource output. Okay, let's try that. And I don't know, we can just pause this for now. Let's go to, this is where we begin work on what, GFX? That's what it's called, I think. Yeah, GFX. Where would it be under? Interface? Ideas, yes. Alright, so let's go back here. GFX. Oops. Interface. New folder. Ideas. Perfect. Okay. Now we should just be able to pick any of these ideas. And, well, no, that one doesn't work because that's an advisor. That's a company, I think. That works. Okay. So now we're just going to do output on my desktop with the file name, and we want a PNG. There we go. Now it should be on my desktop. Right, yes, somewhere. There it is. At the very bottom there. Okay, now let's open with Photoshop. Okay. Let's try making a new file. Or a new idea file. Unless, oops, what? Unless I just want to use this one. But I guess it's not just for colony or just for grain. So I don't know. What would it look like? Reliance on colonies. I kind of don't want to design a brand new thing. I'm not sure. Let's look at Canada's. Canada. That's not what I want. Australia? Nope. South Africa? Nah. We already looked at the Rajas. Is that all the focus trees? Oh, New Zealand, duh. But they don't have any ideas. I might just use the Rajas. Because not everyone will have Together for Victory. There's Photoshop. I could design something different. But what would it look like for reliance on colonies? I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? Also, I think the delay is a little bit longer in this stream than I'm used to. So I apologize for that. I just kind of have to repeat myself over and over again until you guys hear it. That might work, but I don't really think that describes colonies. Oh, you know what could work? Where is the technology thing? Right here. This Commonwealth research thing. Except it has the research in it. Maybe we can change it to, like a food thing. Or we could take this and put a green in between it. Let's do that. Alright, so where is that located? GFX construction special entry background. No. Yeah. Traded goods. Let's go to GFX. Traded and Trader Factories icon. That's it. All right, let's output that onto my desktop as well. Perfect. Then we can make a new layer here, get rid of that fist, drag this in. That looks good. Now we just want the grain, and the picture of the grain is on my Mac currently. Crap, I might need to grab my Mac and email me the picture. I'll have to do that. So while we're waiting, let me grab my Mac real quick. All right. While we wait, let me do GUI, and let's see how the AI reacts to not having enough stuff. So they are importing from their colonies right now, but now they don't need to, it seems like. Maybe they changed something under production. Yeah, because they only have 5 rows right now. They're also making fuel. But the UK is kind of crippled with this, aren't they? Because they're not making nearly as much of anything anymore. But I think that might be good. Alright, let me just go to my email on my Mac. And then send myself... Oops, not them. Myself. My modding folder that I used on here. Modding resources. Maybe not all of it, just the green clip art. I think that's all I need. Just the green clip art should work for now. Alright, send it to me. Now let's download it on my big computer. Alright, almost there, guys. Just making sure you can't see my email. Alright. Now, there it is. Okay, now let me just drag it to desktop. Perfect. Back to the live dashboard. And now we can grab this and put it in. Alright, so let's do something like this. And then around it, we can put a new layer. Then we go ahead and get like a reddish kind of color, maybe an orangish. And do something like the missing resources. Something around it that makes it look like it's missing, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. What the inspiration for this orangish red is. Alright. Now let's turn that on. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe get rid of some of the red down south here. Oh, let's add a little bit back. Where's the brush? Alright, so here's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff. Hit pause. I am talking about let's see, get off this. And let's say if I went like that red thing right there. That's what I was trying to emulate. And I think I did it pretty well. I think that should work. Maybe let's just make it a little bit bigger here and make this go. We have to retach. Yeah, rasterize it. And I still, oh, duh. Okay. I think maybe right in the center. A little bit lower. There we go. I think that works. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. So we're gonna save it on the desktop as, what was it? ing_resource efficiency as a PNG. Then we have to convert the image. So it goes from, like, hold on, I don't want you all to see my email. PNG to DDS. Oh, of course I put it on the screen, by the way. Wrong screen. All right, let's go like that. Oh, you can't see it, but that's okay. Then we want a convert. Here we go. All right, so now we just drag this in. DDS, that's what we want. Convert now. There it is. There's the download. And now under ideas, so it goes interface and ideas, we can drag this in and do ing_. Okay, dog. Jeez. Hold on, let me close my door real quick. All right, where were we? ing_resource efficiency. There we go. Now, I'm sure that we have to, like, go back to localization, or now interface. Where would it be? Ideas. There. Yeah, okay. We do have to do that. So under, where was it? Interface, then ideas, then drag that in. Now, let's do a new sprite type. Add that up here. Oh, what am I doing here? I don't have to copy this whole thing. Let's say no. And then we want to do this. Ah. This should work, right? Does this end at the very end? Yes, it does. So, new... Oh, come on. Duplicate, maybe? Copy. Let's paste it again. Custom ideas. And open it up. Separate thing. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Until the very bottom. Right there. Yes, that works. So the name is GFX ing_resource efficiency. And under here, this is interface ideas, yes. And we want ing_resource efficiency. Right, because it is GFX ideas. We don't want any frames. And I think that works. I think that's it. Now, for the idea itself, we need the picture. So where does that go in? Common ideas. So right under here. Picture equals, and do we need to put GFX in front? No. Maybe. Because maybe some of this doesn't have GFX. Oh no, they all do. Perfect. And remember, we can get rid of this file. Alright, where's my other Sublime text? So we just want ing_resource efficiency. That should work. Okay. Let's see if it did work. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably did something wrong. Let's see. Then after this, we just have to change the start date a little bit. We'll be all good. Alright, so let me know what you think, if this is too harsh on England, or if it's, I think that's about as harsh as I'm gonna go. But if it's too harsh, then maybe I'll bump down the modifier a bit. Can you show us how you make the symbols for resources appear in game? I tried what you previously said, but it just creates some strange stuff. Alright, just give me a second to make sure this works. Tried to add my resource to the original strip, but that doesn't work either. I think I know what's wrong for you. Just under... hold on, let me get this real quick. See if this worked. No, so we have to change something here. Picture generic. Let's go to like Italy. German advisors. And then go to, hold on, I want to figure this out real quick and then I will get back to you. Not common. Interface. Ideas. Find German advisors. GFX. Oh, I need to put idea here. Idea. Perfect. That should work. Now let's restart. So, what you are struggling with. Get this in a tab and start the game. So you have to, once you put the strip in for the resource, then you have to go to, I think it's interface and is it technologies? No, this is for equipment. Might be under general stuff. I think it's under general stuff. So go to general stuff, do Control F, do resource strip, and then change the number of frames to the number of resources you have. So I have 9 total resources instead of 6. So I have 9 frames for this resource strip. And also do the same for missing resource strip, sorry. And that should be it. After you get your .dds in. I think that's it. Alright, then once this loads here, come on England. You got it. Ah, ta-da! There's the idea. Alright, once it loads, here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there. Let me just put it in the other monitor so I can... Yeah, I think that looks fine, right? Reliance on colonies. It'll work for now. I might end up changing it, but it'll work for now. Okay, check that off the list. Whew. Thank God. Oh wait, we have to change the start date, but that's an easy fix. Okay, let's go back to common. Let's go here. Common. Where would it be under? Start date? Bookmarks, that's what it is. Bookmarks, get rid of... Actually, it should be on both. So, this will work. ing underscore resource, like that. Copy. And paste. Yes, okay. We'll restart the game. Something updated. Just the hotfix, okay. Thought something more major happened, but it looks like nothing much. Alright, I apologize if the stream is just a tad boring. I get it, but I don't know. I figured a few of you would be interested in, like, the development process. It sure is long. Yeah, this was relatively easy. Let's get rid of that general stuff. I'm not really working with it. I'm gonna keep this. Don't need Britain anymore. Will not need this China thing. Don't need to edit the what's it called? Infantry. This is just the .mod. Might need that. And I can get rid of the description. Perfect. Great. Alright, now this works. Here. No. Why not? Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. Ing resource efficiency. That is what it's called. Yeah. Oh, maybe, okay, I think I know why. Maybe I didn't save? No. Oh well. What else do I plan to add to the mod? So, nothing too much. Right now, we have... The only thing I've added really today is this idea. I've also changed some of the... I did less production of food, some more wood in the Netherlands and Denmark. I fixed the bug with cavalry, put coal in Estonia, and what's left on the list is to give China an idea that increases supply consumption, and to maybe give the British Raj the same resource idea, or they gain less resources, because some people won't have this together for victory stuff. But China's definitely on the list. I think we'll do China next. If you guys have any other ideas, then I can probably add them. I do have the tech tree on here, but I'm not going to do that before the release. And also, I have something on here that says units starve to death. When units starve to death, a decrease in national unity weekly and population growth. But I'm not sure what the trigger would be for that, right? So, like, it would have to be when you don't have enough rations, equipment. You get this event that gives you the idea. But I'm not sure how to add that. So it would be an on action. We can go back to on actions right here and look at them. So let's do Control F resource, or no, not resource, equipment. See, there's nothing there. And if I scroll through this a little bit, on war goal expire, on nuke drop, on the faction, create faction, faction join, okay, declare war, capitulation, government change, civil war end, annex startup. There's also a list that I can look up. Is continuous resources in my video list? Oh, focuses. No, I don't have a continuous resource focus video. I'm not sure how to do that. I've never messed with them. Alright, let me look up HOI for on actions. And let's see what we can find. Modding. Let's see. Here's the event. Here's their, this is the HOI 4 wiki. Maybe I can search on actions. Is that a thing you can do? I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. Could the amount of soldiers starving to death lower unity, which would lead to risk of a civil war? Ooh, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's possible. The amount of units that starve to death. Well, the game doesn't know that they starve to death. It's just that it's a required equipment. So if they run out of that equipment, then they basically just disappear from the map. The Civil War thing probably isn't something I can do. I'm not sure how that would work. With like an increased chance. Here, let me pull back real quick and see if I can find this on action thing. Actually, I guess I can show you this. There's nothing revealing about like my email or anything. All right. On actions modding. Or on actions list. See, I don't see it. Useful commands. All commands. I think these commands aren't on actions though. These are console commands, yeah. Oops. Let's go to maybe modding. Event modding, no. Commands though. I don't know if that's This might be it. Additional commands? No, this isn't it. I'm not sure. Oh well. Alright, let's move on to China's idea. So China, where would we copy paste? Right here. Okay, China. China supply consumption. We'll just do like that. We'll get rid of this. And the modifier will be common ideas. No. The US probably has a supply consumption thing. So does Germany. Supply. Supply. Germany doesn't, or US doesn't. What about consumption? Scroll all the way up. Consumer goods, no. Where are you? Germany. Germany. Supply. Come on. Alright, excuse me for a second there. Alright, let's go back up. Maybe it's different now. Who has a supply consumption thing? I feel like I saw that. Resource gain, efficiency. I don't know. National unity. They definitely don't have it. Yugoslavia. No. Yeah. Alright. And then they don't have it, do they? Supply consumption. Where would I change that? Factory output. No. Does Germany have it? Organization, but that's a little bit different. I don't wanna mess with that. Okay, maybe they have it. No. Nope. And nope. And I think we checked China. We did not check Japan. Yes, we did. So we checked Soviet Union. We did as well. I don't know who has supply consumption. Maybe I can just, here, let's look up supply. I don't think it searches through the file though. Supply consumption. Alright, would the British Raj's supply consumption be low based on how many resources it already has? Or does it have the same as every other country with it? Wait, what? Would the British Raj's supply consumption be low based on how many resources it already has? No, it would just be like a set weight that gives them a disadvantage. Like with China, the only reason I'm doing it is because like they were starving apparently like during the war, and then also because they have such a large like manpower pool, it'll make China a little bit harder. So yeah, they'll have a lower supply consumption, or a higher supply consumption, sorry. Where is supply consumption though? I feel like I did that with another mod. Infection, common ideas, zombie horde. There we go, supply consumption factor. Alright, so now we can just, is that a modifier? Yes. We just want this here. Okay, and we want it to add 0.1. I think that works. And then we have to go back to XRE, go to common, or not common, history, countries. Where's history, countries, China, Control C, Control V, bring you over here. Let's do copy and paste. Now let's look for a picture that would represent supply consumption. I think I saw one on one of these countries. Alright, I did what you suggested and it kind of worked, but now it shows all the resources with a black and white box around it. That's likely your file. When you convert, if you use the wrong conversion tool, like online from PNG to DDS, then it keeps the white behind it. So use a convert. Look up PNG to DDS on Google and use a convert. Alright. Where was the one country that had the troops? It wasn't you. Not you. Here. That works. Yeah, that works. And I also have to make sure that this GFX now works without Together for Victory on, so remind me to do that as well. To say the least, your first mod, Infection, was pretty good, though it is close to being impossible to being the humans. So was that an accident or not? No, it was supposed to be super, super hard in order to win as the humans, but as time goes on, the AI like changes and stuff like that. Not in the mod, but I'm talking about the developers. Paradox changed the AI. So the mod is not as effective as it used to be, to say the least. But it's not really worth it for me to change it all again and like invest in it. I'd rather move on to new projects. Ideas, Canada, where are you? Conscription crisis, Together for Victory. Can conscription crisis. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's get rid of this. Put this there. Maybe it'll work without Together for Victory. I don't know if they put in the code that makes it not work for the GFX file. I'm not sure. We'll try it with Together for Victory on first, just to make sure that the idea itself works, and then we'll try it without. Alright, what did I do there? I just want to Control C it, then Control V it, and say, oh, what should this be? What should the title be for this idea? I'm not sure, because it's China having a higher supply consumption because of their lack of food. And all right, let's see if this worked. That worked. The lack of food and what? What about death or dishonor? I don't really have to worry about death or dishonor, because the only reason I have to worry about Together for Victory is I used the picture of a focus of Canada, which was included in Together for Victory. But this did work. Now their supply consumption is higher. I just need a name. If you guys have a good name idea, let me know. Now let's restart. Hearts of Iron 4. Also, I hope you all could see the focus. I'm not sure if it displayed correctly, because you guys have the thing up here and I don't. Alright, so expansion. Let's turn off Together for Victory and see how the focus is. Let me scooch this over while I remember. Alright. Okay. Starving people as the name for China's supply consumption. I can do starving military. Because it doesn't affect their people, just their military. Or maybe starving divisions. That could work as well. Alright, are you gonna load? Okay. You did load. Now, let's see if they put the lock on here. They did not put the lock on it here. Now, the name is gone because the localization file was not reloaded. So, all we have to do is do reload loc. And there you go, starving military. Perfect. Alright. There's China done. We should add them to the common bookmarks Blitzkrieg. Oh wait, we don't have to, do we? Find China. No, we don't have to. Great. Alright, so China is finito. Now, should we do the Raj, or should I leave it off here? Because the Raj would just be like the same thing. We should also do the decrease unity weekly in the population growth. But I'd have to find that on actions thing for that. It would be called HOE for on actions. Let's, come on, click new tab. HOE for on actions. Alright, let's see. I think I saw this before. August 22nd? No. That was today. On actions list. That could work. I don't see it though. On actions. HOE4. Because there was a list that they have that told you all of the on actions that you could use. And that's what I used for the event. But I don't see it now. Alright, let's... this is the wrong... No, it's not the wrong thing. Because you guys don't see my events file in here anyway, because that was a separate version. How would I do it? On actions. Maybe it could be under here. Tommy change, puppet, releases puppet, releases free. God, I wish I had a list like that I could find. Random events. On government change, that's not it. On coup succeeded, on civil war end, on annex, on startup. On state control change. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. And then population growth, if they have positive food. I don't know how that would work either. What do you think? I don't think the Raj idea is really a good one. Just because it would be the exact same idea basically as the British's idea. And I don't really want to copy and paste ideas, you know? Let's launch Hearts of Iron and see what else I could do. Alright, let's have this load. Okay. Let's just make sure the stream quality is good. Yep, it is. All right. Add potato resource to Ireland. I don't have a potato resource. I just have grain, coal, and wood. Maybe I should add wood to some more things. Here, I'll take you around a little bit of a look of the mod. All right. Let's do that. Okay, so first off, what to show you. So here is the resources. We have wood, grain, and you can see some coal right there. They're all over the map. So wood is required to build guns, and then coal is of course required a lot. Rations are also a thing now, and so are fuel, which I upped their production costs. I did do that, so that fuel is a little bit harder to make. What is the infantry equipment production costs? 0.5, and fuel is 0.5 as well. All right, that works. All right, what about the rebelling population, as in the time they were fighting to be independent thanks to Gandhi? So maybe it could lower unity for the Raj. That's a good idea. Is this the resource mod added to NSEG? No. No, this is a separate one. Anyways, that Raj idea could work as well. But I don't know if that's too off focus for the mod. because it's about resources, right? So do I want to continue adding new things like that? Is this the resource mod added to InSiege? Yeah, no. This is separate. I also have to put in Together for Victory again. I forgot to enable that. Alright, so let's continue. You can also build farms to get some more grain. And your troops now require rations. I think I said that. And your motorized require fuel. That's about it. A couple ideas for a couple countries. I would like to add some more ideas though. I don't know if I should make a different mod for that though and create like a suite of like smaller mods where they're meant to all be played together, but you can turn off each one if you'd like. Or maybe what I could do, what if I included the ideas, the Raj idea and stuff like that, and then I had an event at the beginning of the game where you could disable it. I could do that as well. That could work. Right? I used a convert PNG to DDS, but now the black and white boxes are 10 times bigger. I never had that issue. I'm not sure what it is. Alright, well when it comes out, I'll be counting how many days until iSorrow's Productions and other big Hoey 4 YouTubers play this mod. I hope so. I don't know if it's if a lot will pick it up though, just because it's not like a huge mod. You know, it's kind of like just a smaller thing for a niche player base, I would say. I don't think everyone's gonna want to play it, but I think the people who do will really enjoy it. So, yeah, you know what? Why not add this idea? What was it again? It was lower national unity for the Raj, but I think maybe Together for Victory has it. If they do, then I won't add the idea. If they don't, then I will. Alright, because I do think there should be more ideas than 2. You know? We want all the expansion packs. Alright, yeah, I think the event at the beginning would be good for those who want a challenge. Well, the ideas would be enabled from the start. It would just be that you could disable them. That's what that would be. And then I'd like to have you be able to disable basically the entire mod, like get rid of all of the rations and stuff. But I don't know how to change the equipment so that your troops don't require the rations. So that's why I got rid of the event in the first place. Alright, let's get rid of the error log. So there's Raj. They already have minus national unity. Let's see what their unity is right now. Alright, it is 60%. We have 200k recruitable population. I don't know. Maybe I should do something for like another major. Like maybe I can do one for Germany that gives them a lower supply consumption. Where is it? Tag Ger. Or maybe I should just leave it how it is and keep it a small mod. So I don't really think it needs much more to succeed, you know? Would you know a fix for that problem, or am I RIP? I don't know. I don't know of a fix, but I'm sure it's probably something you're doing, honestly. like, are you editing the photo as a JPEG or something like that? It might be something as small as that, or it could be something bigger. But I can show you, like, that's this, right? So there's my resources. So we have coal, wood, and then grain. Those are my resources. That's what that looks like. And you know what? That might be what it is. You have to come down here and put your resources on this icon frame. Here, let me drag it into Sublime Text so you can see a little bit better. So you have to put your resources down here and then make this whatever frame they should be. So like, I guess you get it. If mine's 9, then this is 7, 8, and 9. That's it. Do that as well. But for the mod itself, I don't know. I think it's mostly done. Why don't we go ahead and create a Steam thumbnail, and then I can go ahead and end the stream. I think that'll work. Okay, so let's go up to, where's Photoshop? And Napoleonic World. Let's look at this. I can't see anything. That's the logo. That's not what I was looking for. Alright. Here's another way to do it. Hoey 4. Mod. Not world. And edit the thumbnail. Not like that, but like this. Alright. Now let's just delete. And let's go ahead and find a picture on Google of some resource stuff. Well, as a mod for adding a bit more space to the game, I think those who want a more interesting game. What? Well, as a mod for adding a bit more spice for the game. I mean, yeah, it's not supposed to be like a huge mod or anything. It's just supposed to be like something that makes it a little bit harder. That's really it. I didn't want to make like a total conversion mod again, but I might add some more things. We'll see. I might add a tech tree, but no promises. World War II resources photo, and then let me go to images. Let me drag this into here. No, to here. All right. Actually, let me see real quick, because this might just be my business email, and I don't really care if that gets shown. Yeah, but it has my other email under it, so I do care. Let me make it like this. Resources. World War II resources. No, I don't really think any of that works. Maybe we can do like a farm. Maybe we can look up a farm. What's this? No. Let's look up like farm. Oh, that could work. That looks pretty cool. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's drag it. Let's maybe save it. Save image. Field. Alright, cool beans. Now, let's come up and almost a little bit bigger. There we go. You don't want that white to be shown though. And I want that mountain to be shown more. Yeah, that works. Alright, expanded recourses. I'm confused. What about a factory in the top right of a forest in the top left and a farm in the bottom? What about factory in the top right, a forest in the top left, and a farm? Forest in the, okay. What about factory in the top right, right here, a forest in the top left, and a farm in the bottom? I was just gonna put the title and then 3 resources, honestly. That's it. But I'm gonna have to email myself those other 2 resource pictures, because I think it would be too cluttered, like a different way. Because let's look at the Steam. Where you at? Here you are. Library, mods. Oh, jeez, why are you freaking out, Steam? Anyways, that's about as big as they get. So I don't think I really want to make it too cluttered. But here, let me show you what I was thinking. And here, so I'll do like Hoey for, let's make it smaller as well. Expanded. Where are we? Resource, hold on. Resources. There we go. Now, kind of like it on the side like that. We just have to, what is calling me? Not anything I know. Okay. Now I just have to change down here. Is this the space in between the text? Yeah. Alright. Something's sitting down here. That could work. Because you can read it, I think. And then I am going to go ahead and email me those other 2 pictures, because we're going to put the green in, the coal in, and then the wood in. That's right. Go back to my file manager on my Mac and try to find, all I have is the picture of the grain on here. But under my downloads, I'll have, there's the coal, which I didn't end up using that one. I have to find the other one. That's the wood I didn't use as well. Let's just do date added. All right. I don't see it. Or I am. I might have to do this later. Alright, because we have this, maybe the grain here, the wood here, and the coal here. That could work, right? Actually, let's go ahead and do GFX. Interface. Technologies. Oh, why are we in that world? And why are we in infection? Interface under GFX. We can look at this resource strip right here, but it's pretty tiny. How big is it? About. No, settings, no. Right click, properties. And it is details. Very small. I don't think that'll work either. I'll just have to look up the photos. Alright, adios. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably look up the phone. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Just a pretty short stream. I mean, longer than I expected. But what did we do? We We got a few new things included. We got 2 more ideas, which I think will work pretty nice for the balancing. And I changed a couple things off camera. But yeah, anything else you guys want me to add, just let me know in the comments, and I will take a look at doing so. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.